Hello friends, and welcome to my little cozy corner of the internet. The video I have today is quite different, but I was inspired by Faith over at Faith's Reading Things. She did a bookish tote kind of a haul situation, and so I figured I'd do something similar because I just got a new bookish bag and I'm very excited about it. We plan on taking a bunch of road trips this summer, and I love vintage purses, but the problem is vintage purses don't typically fit books in them, so I ordered a new bag that will fit them along with all of my bookish things. So I'm just going to be sharing what those are with you today. So first, this is the bag. Ain't she cute? She's so cute. I love the color. I need everything in green, so obviously there are other colors, but this one is my absolute favorite. It's got this giant main pocket and then the smaller front pocket. Two smaller ones on the sides here. They're not super deep, but I know what I'm gonna keep in them. Can't tell you what that is because I feel like somebody will get offended and report me. Just know that it's not drugs, okay? Otherwise they'd be good for like headphones or something. The clip on here is extra sturdy. You just gotta like unhook it. So first and foremost, the main thing, I've got my book sleeve in here. Look how pretty she is. Isn't that beautiful? This is from Needle and Stitch Company. I found her on Instagram. I actually know how to make these bookcases myself, these book sleeves I should say, but I love her fabric choices and the patterns that she comes up with, so I decided to order a couple of hers already anyway. And in the front pocket here, I've got my book light, which is super helpful if you're married and you like to read in bed. The head is adjustable, which is super helpful, and then the light is actually also adjustable. It's got a bright and a medium, and then the clip on here is actually clear, so you don't have to move it all the time. And it's just been super helpful, and I love it so much. And there are other colors as well. Pretty much everything I'm showing you is from Amazon, so just keep that in mind. Then I've got my pens in here. I am an annotator. I use usually two different kinds of highlighters and then a pen to underline and take notes with. I usually use two highlighters. I think I'm going to swap this one out for a pink one because I like to mark romantic parts with pink for obvious reasons. And then I also have matching little tabbies. I like to match my annotation stuff to the cover of my book, and you will see what that is in just a moment. I also have my iPad. I really do not like this case, so I'll be getting a new one, but I do keep this with me because I like to just doodle sometimes, or that's how I make my thumbnails for my videos. And then my current read is A Court of Frost and Starlight by Sarah J. Maas. I literally just started it like an hour or two ago, and it's just so wholesome so far. This is just the cutest little bookmark ever. It's a 4-leaf clover I got from Barnes & Noble. I have light green ones like this, and then I also have dark green ones, but you can put it in just like that, or you can leave it sticking out the top, which is I think how they advertise it, but whatever. And then I also have this leather bookmark that I got with a journal on Amazon. I really like this one a lot. It's just a little too thick for a smaller book like A Court of Frost and Starlight. The next thing is my journal. I love this journal so much. It is so vintage and fun and cool, and I actually have a lot of pen pals. If you want to be pen pals, message me on Instagram. But this is the journal that I use to write a lot of my letters in. That is lineless, which is important for me. I cannot stand lined paper. It drives me nuts. And if it is lined, it has to be very small. So this is where I write my letters as well as my own personal journaling feelings. And if you've been here before, you know that I have all of the feelings. But I think that this is the leather journal that that bookmark came with. It might be a different one, but I'm sure it will say on Amazon if it comes with it or not. Then I have this case that carries all of my tabbies in it. I don't typically carry this one with me in my bag, but I wanted to show the case anyway. Like I had said, I color coordinate my tabs to my book. This is the tab set that I just used for Court of Wings and Ruin. And then I have all different kinds of colors, and this case just fits them perfectly. So I'm a little bit obsessed with it. It's so cute. I love that it's a little mesh, if that's the right word, and it just fits everything perfectly. And then it also has this front pocket for pens or whatever you want to put in here. The next case is this one. Again, I don't typically carry this one with me, but this is more so for my Bible study stuff. These are the only like ink pens that I use. They're Muji, I believe it's called. I have black ones, red ones, and blue ones, and they are, I think, 0.3 or 0.5, which is my favorite. When you open this case, it's got this little zipper section to hold more pens, and then this section to hold I'm using for highlighters. I just got these highlighters. I haven't used them yet, and I don't know if anybody else is like this, but when I get something new, especially stationery, I like hold out using it until it feels like right. It's so weird, but I've been holding out using these for like a couple months, I think. And then underneath that part there is another little pocket, and this is where I keep this ruler as well as the highlighters that I use for my Bible. They don't really bleed through all that much, which is really hard to find with Bible pages, obviously because they're so thin. And then this one also has this extra zipper to make it smaller or bigger. Then I don't typically carry this entire case with me, but I wanted to show you guys that these are the pens that I use to annotate my books. These are the only pens that I will use. They are amazing. I don't know how to say the name of them, but I'll try. I think it's like Staedtler, Staedtler, and they are felt tip, really fine line pens, and obviously they come in all kinds of fun colors, and they are amazing. They don't really bleed through, which is really nice, and they're just really great for underlining or putting any kind of cute notes around your favorite quotes and stuff. And then the last thing that I keep in the big pocket is actually my set of Beat headphones. I don't have them with me right now because Steven is out of state and I think he took them with him. But they are both wired and wireless headphones, which is super helpful because I don't like to have wireless stuff next to my head. I don't like the idea of Bluetooth like giving me headaches and just not being healthy. So I usually use the wired option of my headphones. Oh, the other thing that I also keep in the bigger pocket is actually my Instax printer. I got this as a gift from my mother-in-law for Christmas and I am obsessed with it. I love it so much. It just prints Polaroid photos. You can Bluetooth it to your phone and print whatever photos you want to. I use it to print off photos for friends and family as gifts, and then I actually am going to be messaging a few creators on Instagram who create like fan art and stuff to see if I can Venmo them money to just print off some fan art on there as well. I've been finding a few free art prints on Pinterest, but there are like specific ones that I want of like Resand and Lucian and stuff, so we shall see. And then in the smaller pocket in the front of my bag, I have just a few more things, and in here I have my phone stand, which I created this myself with resin, and then the purple is actually old eyeshadow that I don't use anymore, and I used gold foil. It's so pretty. But I made this one, and then I also made a longer like squared one. You just set your phone in here like this and it holds it for you, and if you want it leaning the other way you can just spin it around. So it is super handy dandy if you play music while you read or to set up photos or whatever. But again, I made this, so I bet you could find some online. Otherwise you can message me on Instagram and maybe I'll make you one. I don't know. Then I have my thumb rest. This is so pretty. They have like galaxy ones as well, but obviously, like I said, I'm all about the greens. And this is just a thumb rest for when you're reading and you like to hold your book like this so your thumb doesn't get tired. If you're a fast reader, this might be kind of annoying, but if you're a slow reader like yours truly, it might be super helpful for you. I really like it, especially when I'm reading thicker books and it gets exhausting holding it open. The next little things is actually little self-care things, but just my lotion bar and my chapstick. I get these from Earthly. I am an affiliate for them, so I will leave my affiliate link down below. They are all natural products, so you don't have to worry about anything icky getting into your system. This is the chocolate lotion bar, and then the blueberry vanilla chapstick, and then we also have different seasonal ones that are really fun as well. And the last thing that I keep in my bookish bag is my hair clip. I keep a metal one so that it doesn't break, but also because look how stinking whimsical this is. Isn't that so fun? I have this rose gold one, a regular gold one, a black one, and a silver one. But obviously I have big curly hair and sometimes I just want it out of my face. So I'll carry a clip with me and just throw it up whenever I want to. But I just think this is so cute. I'm obsessed with them. So yeah, those are the things that I keep in my bookish bag. I feel like this is the fastest, shortest video I've ever done. I try to talk really fast because I'm trying to get my like reading vlogs to be shorter, but I always just have so many feelings and I need to start cutting things out more often. Anyway, so yeah, those are all of my bookish things. One thing that I might add actually is this brand called, I think it's Zoom. I'm not sure if it's Zoom or Zum, but I think it's Zoom. But they have like body and room sprays that smell amazing, and I think I'm going to carry one of those goes with me because they're amazing and I love them so much. So I think I might throw one of those in there as well. That is all that I have in my bookish bag. If there's anything that I should add, please let me know. I love annotating and making a whole mood when I read, so if there's anything that I should be carrying with me, leave a comment down below. Thank you guys so much for being here. I love you all so very much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!